الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The dua of Musa, رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Today I'd like to present to you a different perspective on the history, Islamic history, Quranic history, that we're usually taught, sometimes very bland, sometimes we're not even aware of such connections in the Quran, in the beautiful word of Allah, that He has crafted very carefully. Of course, this is the work of our great scholars who have really put in a lot of effort to discover such things. So I'll be happy to share with you today this discovery, which hopefully will change your perspective on the stories in the Quran. Next slide, please. If I can get the laser thing. Sure. In the meantime, I could just take you through the story of Musa alayhi salam. Quickly, very quickly, rush through it. Musa born, mother was very stressed. She had to put the baby into the river. Fir'aun takes him, or Asiya, baby Asiya, and then he's brought up in a palace. He becomes, he kills somebody. He's thrown out. He runs away from the city, and then he marries the daughter of Shu'aib, and you know the story. And for Yusuf alayhi salam, he was born at around 10. His brothers threw him into the well. He was taken by a minister. He was their slave, and then later on he went to jail, and then he became the finance minister or the food governor, something along those lines. So we'll start. How good is our Islamic history really? 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10? Keep these answers with you. So the point of today's discussion is to look at the beautiful contrast that Allah has carefully crafted in the Quran. So starting off with their parents. So you'll notice, and feel free to say Subhanallah or whatever praise you have for the Quran at every point. So Yusuf's story starts with a father, while Musa's story starts with a mother. Although the other parents are there, but they are not in mention. Yusuf was fearful of an internal threat. The brothers were internal threats. But Musa was fearful of an external threat, Fir'aun being the king of that time. Yusuf's father gives him emotional and spiritual nourishment, while Yusuf's father. While Musa's mother gives him physical nourishment right after the sister helps to get the mother to breastfeed. Yusuf alayhi salam, the mother is absent from mention, while for Musa, the father is absent from mention. Yusuf's brothers gave the father logical reasons to let go of Yusuf and to give Yusuf to take him to the well. Well, they didn't say well, of course. To take him to play and then throw him in the well. While Musa's mother was given an apparently illogical reason. Imagine a mother being told to give away her the son or baby and just put it into the well, into the river, where you have absolutely no idea whether it's going to, it's going to survive, it's going to drown. Both of them, by the way, had the risk of drowning, Yusuf and Musa, in the well and in the river. The father of Yusuf meets Yusuf many years later. Remember, after being in the well, he worked for the minister, and then he was jailed, and then he became the minister. Okay, and for the minister, when he was minister for 7 years, and then the father and the family came to meet him to get the rations and all. And for Musa's story, the mother meets the son a few moments later. The mother puts the baby into the river. The sister follows the baby's cradle, and a few moments later, maybe a few hours. So that's the contrast there. The contrast or similarities in siblings. For Yusuf, it was brothers, while for Musa alayhi salam, it was a sister. The brothers leave the house to dispose of Yusuf, while for Musa, the sister takes care of Musa alayhi salam. The brothers, in this case of Yusuf, they cause the separation between the father or the parent and the son. While for Musa, the sister causes the reunion. She gives a story at the palace, outside the palace. She sees all these ladies who could not breastfeed this child, whom Asiya wanted, Musa alayhi salam. So she created a story. She said, I know a family, or I know a woman who's going to take care and who can breastfeed this baby. Allow me to go and call her. Yusuf, okay, so the brothers tell a creative story. Allow us, O Father, to take Yusuf, our brother. He's going to enjoy, he's going to play, and he will have lunch, sort of like a picnic. While their intentions were different, of course. And also the sister tells a creative story outside the palace. She says, let me go and call this lady who is going to breastfeed. Brothers talk back to the father when the father tells the brothers that, no, I don't want you to take Yusuf. While the sister of Musa obeys quietly. Yusuf holds a scarred opinion.
Ayyad, sorry.
Sure. Can I conclude?
First 6 minutes.
Okay, I'll just conclude.
Uh,
Last slide.
Judges, 6 minutes already. We stop, right?
Okay, so I'll just go to the next slide. Okay, so the action plan is, I hope you can, I don't want to speak too much about it, but our journey, we are in this life as a journey, and our map is our Quran. And so I hope I have given you a different perspective to see the Quran and therefore read it. And this being the month of the Holy Quran, we should be more connected to it. Thank you.